What's up guys, it's Seth. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over 10 tips to help you progress your Clash of Clans account as fast as possible. Whether you just started playing Clash of Clans or if you've been playing for years, most of these tips will help all players max out their account as fast as possible. Although this video will help you be as efficient as possible, it still takes years to completely max out an account without gemming everything. But don't let that discourage you. Enjoy the journey through each town hall and take time to master each town hall. So without any further ado, let's start out with tip number 1. The very first thing you should do when you start an account, as soon as you rebuild your clan castle, is join a clan. It's literally in the name of the game, Clash of Clans. This is one of the best, if not the best way to help you progress faster. Find a good clan. It may take a few clans before you find one that you want to stick with. I started my own clan and joined several clans before I found one that I liked. But by joining a clan, you can donate to complete achievements and request for donations, which will help you with attacks. And if you find a good clan, your clanmates will give you tips to help you not only attack better, but also give tips on base design and army comps and what you should upgrade. The list goes on, but joining a clan is definitely the best tip to help you progress. And that brings us to our second tip. Once you are in a clan, compete in all the clan events like wars, clan war leagues, and clan games. In Clan Wars, you'll get a war bonus sent to your treasury every time a war ends, and if you participate in all the wars, you'll feel like you always have enough loot to keep your upgrades going. And when you compete in Clan War leagues, you'll not only get bonus loot every single day, but you'll get Clan War League medals, which you can use to buy all kinds of exclusive stuff that help you progress even faster. Finally, make sure you participate in clan games. Like Clan War Leagues, clan games come once a month. Your clan will work together to do challenges and get rewards based on how many total points your clan gets. To collect rewards, you only have to complete one challenge, but there's an extra reward for everyone who gets 4,000 points. I would highly recommend completing your 4,000 points because the extra reward is so worth it. You can also check out my video I made about tips on how to complete clan games as fast as possible. So now for tip number 3, you need to do lots of attacks so you have plenty of loot to keep upgrades going and your laboratory running. Find an army that you enjoy attacking with and find a trophy league that has consistently good loot. Basically, do enough attacks that you'll always have enough loot for the next upgrade. And it's also good to switch up the attack you use once in a while, because eventually you'll get bored of the attack and it's good to find a new strategy to use. Also, play around with different trophy leagues. If you feel like you want some tougher bases, consider trophy pushing. Or if you want easy loot, drop trophies and find a good farming army, like the one I talked about in my video about my favorite farming army. So this brings us to tip number 4. As you move up in town hall levels, you'll also go up in trophies and reach new leagues. In your achievements, you'll get gems for reaching new trophy leagues. Push to get these new leagues so you can get a ton of gems, and the top prize for completing these achievements is 2,000 gems. These gems will be really helpful for progressing faster. So for tip number 5, when you get these gems from achievements and from removing obstacles, you'll eventually be able to buy more builders. The most builders you can buy are 5. Eventually, by completing things in the builder base, you will be able to get a 6th builder. The 6th builder isn't super important, but I'll talk a little more about that later. But I would highly recommend saving all your gems until you have all 5 builders. Even though you may be tempted to spend gems on other things, save them to buy the builders. Trust me, it will be a lot easier to progress the more builders you have. A good way to know if you have been efficient with your gems and saving your gems is if you have gotten all 5 builders by Town Hall 8. From my experience, that seems to be the time you're able to get all 5 without buying gems. And Clash of Clans also must have come to the same conclusion, because that's when they offer other ways to spend gems, like when you unlock the trader at Town Hall 8. So if you always have loot to keep upgrades going and to keep your laboratory running, if you never use any potions to speed up research or upgrades, overall the time the laboratory would take to finish all the troop upgrades would be longer than the time it would take to upgrade buildings and heroes. And if you get the 6th builder, the time it takes to upgrade buildings will be even shorter. For that reason, I like to invest in magic items to speed up my laboratory to balance it out. That doesn't mean you shouldn't also get magic items to help with other upgrades, but when I get Clan War League medals, I'll usually buy research items or buy research potions from the trader. And keep a lookout for a future video where I'll give you tips for the best way to spend your gems and Clan War League medals on magic items. So make sure to invest more in research because it will overall help you progress faster. If you've been playing Clash of Clans for a while, you'll know the term rushing. For those who may not know, rushing has come to be known as going to the next town hall without maxing everything out first. But Galadon has talked about rushing with a Supercell employee, and the real definition of rushing is a little different. If you come to a point where your storages are overflowing with a certain type of loot and you aren't able to spend it on anything, then it is okay to go to the next town hall because you're essentially just wasting loot if you don't. For example, at Town Hall 8, most players find that they run out of ways to spend elixir and therefore waste a lot of it. So my tip is not to rush. The more you rush, the harder it will get to progress. A lot of players that rush get frustrated and eventually quit because it's really hard to recover from rushing. It's really tempting to go to the next town hall before maxing as much as possible, but trust me, it's worth it not to rush. And the game will be much more enjoyable if you don't rush. Every once in a while, special events will show up that you can complete for rewards. Tip number 8 is to keep an eye out for these events and try to complete them all so you can get even more rewards so you can progress faster. These are really easy ways to get rewards, and they're normally pretty easy to complete if you're consistently attacking, and usually you only need to adjust your army a little bit to complete them. This is another good reason to be in a good clan, because some events might show up with troops that you aren't able to train, so if you're in a clan, you can request for those troops to complete these events. So far, all these tips haven't required you to spend any money, but these last 2 tips will. They aren't necessary, but they help out a lot. Tip number 9 is buying the Gold Pass. The Gold Pass is available from Town Hall 7 and up. This is by far the best value for the price. If you're going to spend any money on this game, this is the best way to do it. It doesn't even compare with any other purchases. This is a great thing to buy if you only want to spend a small amount on the game, and by far the best value. You get tons of magic items, loot, and exclusive skins. But if you don't buy the Gold Pass, you'll have the Silver Pass available for free. So make sure you do your quest for the pass so you can get those rewards. With the Silver Pass, you'll still get magic items and loot without having to spend money, and most of the time, you'll complete lots of quests without even trying. The final tip will only apply to the minority of players, and that is buying gems in the shop to speed up progression. If you'll be buying any gems, I would recommend doing it at the end of the season when it will also give gem gifts to your clanmates in the chat. That will provide the most value, and like most things, when you buy gems in bulk, you'll get the best deal. So I hope these tips help you out, and if you are already doing all these things, then you're already well on your way to maxing out. And if you weren't, I hope these tips will help you progress faster. If you enjoyed watching, click the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos, and I hope to see you in the next video.